again.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Let's go.
Oh no, we Luna.
Yeah.
Oh, Luna's doing a race. Luna's doing a race. Luna, come on now, pet. Oh, look at the speed. Look at the speed of Luna. Luna! Come on! Alright, girl. Ah, you like beating them puppies, didn't you? That's what you need. Oh, look at that. Run, Luna! Luna! Come on, Luna! Come on! Look at the fast running. See, that's what we need there. See these dogs on leads carry on. It's no good. Not one grow. 5 pups together. She's enjoying that. Come on now, wee Luna. Mom, we got our walk today. Luna. Luna, we got our walkies today. Isn't that better than chasing birds, isn't it? That's far better than chasing birds. Wee Luna just wants a wee run. The noise of the wind. Another storm in Scotland today. It's a cold 5 degrees. Got my hood up. Hopefully now we get in this wee valley. The only thing I don't like about walking Ervey Wood, Ness Wood and all these woods, you start off by walking down a hill. I'm cold now. I'm out of the car, I'm cold. You start off walking down a hill. But see when you're finished and you're tired, you have this big hill to walk up. I prefer finishing walking down a hill and starting off. It's better if you're climbing a mountain, you don't mind climbing a hill to start off by, warm you up. Long time since I walked this, and even when I walked it the last time, it was a long time before that I walked it. Sometimes you don't do something a long time. I'll give it a try. I'm going to get my caravan fixed up now for next weekend, but I'm not going to use the caravan every weekend. I like to really go Luna can walk some distance. And I fancy doing the odd wee mountain trek and stuff. I came here years ago. Now that car park's pretty busy, but there's not a lot of people going by the sides of the park. But I came here years ago. You very rarely met anybody here. Here's Sunday morning. We'll have 3 or 4 people here in that car park. If you stuck to the path itself years ago, it took you down to the river, and that was it. It never took you anywhere. It's only when, if you want to turn off, like we're going to do now, you get to this corner, you turn off straight ahead. But that wasn't a proper path years ago, it was just a wee mucky trail. But if you came as a day person, with your sandals on. You'd have been down that hill there. Who wants to walk through all these hills? Where's Luna gone? But what I'm finding with Luna, there's the two dogs coming this way. She's walking quicker. And what would have took me ages with other dogs, they would have, it's not to say they didn't walk quick, but they would have sniffed more. They would have zigzagged and sniffed more. And I've been stopping waiting on them to sniff. And Luna doesn't do much time sniffing. She's sniffing while she's running. So the parks aren't as big as I remember. You get them done quicker. That wee half of Ballykelly Forest yesterday, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I'd have spent over an hour doing that on the other dogs. I prefer paths like this here. Your wee roots act like steps. So you're not always walking up a hill, although you're climbing. It's easier than walking up a right gravel trail. There was a wee bit of walk here that I made myself years ago. I want to see if it's here. This only went about halfway, and I extended the other way. And the way I done it was, if you came anywhere with a tree, always stay above the tree. Stop, sorry, Rosa. There was a couple of falling down trees. I got a wee handsaw in the middle, and I would carry it. And each week I would pass by, I would cut a wee bit away until I got the trail open. Now the trail originally would have been a wee animal trail, but trees fall down and people don't go on it. See, like here now, I wouldn't walk there. Always stay above a tree, because you see the soil's getting eroded. So if you want a trail to last, you don't want to be slipping on it. You get people coming in sandals, start slipping and destroy the path. The last time I came, there was a wee nut feeding on it, so other ones using it to put nut feeders for the squirrels. So I'd imagine I should still be able to walk it today. Once you start something, other people come along and use it. There's not much of Luna, there's not much of Luna in this, but she's very good. She's not very far. She's on the trail, like. Hey Luna! Do you want a wee treat? Luna! Do you want a wee treat? I have a wee bag in my pocket, so I have. This is the proper ones. We don't need the buzzy with electronic colours now, we got treats. And you know the word treats. And you know your name, Luna. Hey? That all helps, doesn't it? She's looking up a tree again. Are you eyeing up squirrels, are you? We gotta get you, oh, what are here in front? What kind of bird's that? Sounds a big one. A few trees cut down here. So that's why my old dogs were just doing a wee poo now. That's back and beyond there, pet. That's by the group on it. There's the other puppies are coming now. Hello, pup. And you got a beautiful face, haven't you? You got a beautiful face. Oh, there's Luna way after it. Oh no, wee honey, we do I annoy them? I always find about a lot of people's dogs. Dogs are all very fat, the four of them. The two chocolate Labradors and the other man's two dogs, they're too fat. Like Luna could put a wee bit on. Although if you want that vet, just say that she's perfect. But it's by far too fat. Not good for the dogs. Not good for them. You have to weigh out a dog's food. I weigh my dog's food. She gets a can a day now, and then I weigh out the dry stuff. And what I do now, I'm hovering between 70 and 90 grams of dried. I'm not too sure what to give her. But during the week, I tend to give her a bit more. Weekends a wee bit less because she's getting a lot of treats. You keep an eye on the weight. If they're losing a wee bit of weight, give 10 grams extra. So if they're not putting any weight on, or losing a wee bit, the extra 10 grams or an extra 20 grams, you can add a bit on, take a bit off, till you get the amount they need. And as the dog gets older, you have to reduce the amount you give them. They burn less calories. So she's basically eating the same food now as Wallow, and Wallow is twice her weight. So she's burning off twice the calories Wallow does. Somebody else. That's wee Buzzy now. Unlocked it. Or the another puppy. There's another. She's meeting some pups today. Another chocolate Labrador. You okay, Luna? How do you? There's lots of chocolate. There's lots of chocolate Labradors here today. There's an old woman out with two coming behind.
Oh, I must be a few hours.
I haven't been here in ages. I only got this one for. There you are, look. Spot the difference now. Spot the difference.
Hamish. What is yours?
She's only 18 months, but I only got her 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. A black lab? What is she?
A Labrador cross.
Oh.
My last wee dog was a wee chocolate lab, but she's a lot smaller, you know. But she wasn't able to do this walk in the last 3 years. Too long for her, you know. She had a wee bad leg and all that.
Hello.
I know, everybody's playing now. Everybody's playing now. Hey, knock it in the hole. Hey. You're so strong, this guy here.
Look the size of these chocolate overload. Right.
You got a nice big deep bark, so you have. I prefer the deeper bark to the wee yuppie ones. You know, this wee one mine, the wee bit high pitched like.
Yappy one.
Wee yappy ones, they go through your head like. A proper big bark in the pet. That boy. Are you enjoying yourself today, Luna? Hey? So there you go now. Everybody's using the wee path that I made years ago. It must have been, I was chatting 15 years ago. That's the path going down there. And you see here, do you see how the algae or the moss hasn't grown? I put white bits of paint on the trees. So the paint is more or less wore off. And the algae hasn't grown back. But there wasn't much stopping people walking it. It wasn't big enormous trees. It's just wee trees no bigger than that one. We're going across the place. And I remember coming here and seeing this tree. Did I take my path up that way? Did I go this way? And that's the way it was like. And usually I used to use electrical tape to mark out the directions. I chose to go this way, but I wasn't going to cut that thing away. This is one of the places the trees was blocking off. It's blocking off here, so nobody came. It wasn't very big trees. And I wasn't sure if I'd still be here because other trees could have fell since I stopped walking it. And so people won't clear them. And the NIE, or what do you call them? The people on this place, they're not going to clear no trees here because this is not an official path. See that wee thing there? If that falls down all 3 or 4 feet, that could put people off. Get your wee handsaw out and you cut it away. There's just one mucky bit along this path. One really mucky bit. On the way back, I know other ways through this forest. They're not paths, but I know my way through the other part that's not open to the public no more. I'm going to run it back that way. See how much I remember. See like I hear now. So it's handy to stay above the tree. Well, that's not too bad. Stay above the trees and try and stop soil erosion. You see that it's getting a bit mucky along there. So walk up this way and do no damage. Leave no trace. That's the motto, leave no trace. Nobody should know you were there. I'm just tripping there. Blood stains left behind. Although I did use a wee bit of paint in my time, but that was different. Because the thing about going into a wood where nobody goes, if you get lost, nobody's going to come across you. Like, there's the river down there. See if this is going. The river's down there, and the main big wide path's down that. So there's a bit of a cliff there. And I'd be worried about this one falling off close, but she seems pretty steady footed, like. And the same here, I was thinking, do I go up there, do I go down here? And I thought, when you go up there, you go up a steep hill, and it's a sharp left, and there could be soil erosion. So I decided to come down this way. And then you're at the bottom of the hill, going straight up, you don't slip. That's how kind of things go through my head, like. So you come around there now, you just know that's going to start eroding away, taking that corner, because she's on a slope. And coming up this way, you're going straight up, and you're up the hill, and you don't slip. If you're going through a wood for the first time and one only time, you wouldn't care what way you go. But you might make a wee trail, because I say, when I came to this wood here at the start, there only was the path went up and down. I wanted to make a circle. So it gets a bit mucky going down here now. And no how that wee thing, but I'm forgetting about her. She's so good today. Luna, where are you? Playing with all the puppies and all, keeping her. Oh, there she is there in front. This is the only mucky bit here, like. I don't mind a mucky bit, because although it's very mucky, you're not sliding on it, you sink into it. Proper mucky, like. And it keeps the day trippers away. And there was a wee, there used to be a wee squirrel feeder here. I think all the res is gone now. And the boys were using this to come up the way. But you see, when we get down this path, they've tried to discourage you coming this way. They don't want people to notice this wee path. So anybody coming to Ness Country Park, there you are there, look. There's a bit of the white original paint that I put on about 20 years ago. It was my very first dog I had, Lucy. She was a very good dog, like she was very well behaved. Perfect, you couldn't criticise her. You could take her anywhere, take her to fireworks or anything. So there's a bit of white paint still remaining there that I put on all them years ago. I had my wee Rover 100, and we took the wee back road coming out here. So I don't come out here weekly. We had a wee walks weekly, with no caravan or nothing back in them days. I just bought a car, paying in for it, paying for the insurance, didn't have much money for petrol, so we didn't go too far. So you went down there then, but you see how they blocked it off? They don't want you going down that, just tripping on a piece of grass. See, that's a bramble, that's a sign of getting old there, like when a wee bramble trips you up. But I'm still able to steady myself. It's very rare I fall. A lot of times when I slip, I still manage to keep my balance. So I reckon all this is good for you, like. This is the new part now. I'm going to attempt it. See if there's many people here. This is the new part now. So the wood would have ended here. This was a field. And you always wondered, could you go across the field? Would you get the other trees? But now the new part's built, I know you couldn't have. So there's the Ervey Wood part. We're at the end. So what you would do then is go back this path. But even if I didn't do the path, I would have walked the wee banking, because you don't always see the river. So I would have walked the banking around here, and I would have walked on down. I went down to the bottom of the wood and came up through the wood. The way we're going to go today, when I come back again now, I'll down that hill and I'm going to go up through the trees here. Wee path goes up through the trees, and then I'm going to cut up this way. That's the way I'm going to come back by Luna. If you were to stick to the bottom, there's a couple of waterfalls down there. There's a wee waterfall way down here. But the world going after too much wildlife. I may put her on the lead up here. I'll see if there's doggy people around or day trippers. I imagine the day trippers. The thing is, this 50th anniversary is on today, of Bloody Sunday. So there's a lot of people, local people taking part in that, and there are a lot of local people avoiding the place because of that. So you mightn't have many day trippers coming here. Doggy people, they have to go out no matter what. Doesn't matter what date it is, or Christmas Day or whatever, doggy people be out doing their walks. But day trippers might say, oh, we'll not go down today, we'll go to Port Rush instead. And all these places could be quiet and empty, apart from dog walkers. So we'll see them across the bridge. She's her dog's off the lead there. But her dog do what they're told. I can't guarantee what he's going to do, she's told you. There's another wee puppy. She's meeting some pups today, I tell you. That's wee one like Shadow there. Hello, pup. Hi then. That's the size of dog I'm used to there. It doesn't go on the fences. And look what I've ended up with. Look what I ended up with. Luna can't even go underneath his tummy. She's having a brilliant day meeting pups. I'll tell you. She hasn't growled at one. Haven't you not, pet? You've been a very good girl. Check this for water. Are we back? Meet again, do we? Did we meet again? Do we get some walking, please? Come on out, Luna. Meet again. No cars here, we'll take a walk around. All eco-friendly here now, like, you got a wee stream runs down the side, nice wee stream. When you go to the toilets here, it goes into that reed bed. So that's your actual sewage when the toilet goes into that reed bed and then into the river. It's all natural. So as far as eco goes, it is a wee pretty eco place. The toilets use rainwater harvesting. You flush the toilets. They have a Dyson hand dryer. Now for some reason they built more toilets than outside. Don't know what the reason that is. Luna, I'm going to put you on the lead here, pet. I don't know how to go on the lead a wee bit. Just we take a wee look around this place, because people will be interested. But it's not really ideal for dog walkers, because when you come here with a dog, the dog wants to go mad and get out of the car. And you're going to have wee wheels who's just going to come down and down to the wee pond and stuff. And one's coming around with pushchairs who's just, all they're going to do is this tarmac path. That's as far as they're going to do. But they put them new toilets outside. I don't know what the idea is. Like, I've never seen bus roads coming down here. So I don't know why they've got two sets of toilets. I've never been in a new set of toilets, but the good thing about outside toilets, you take your dog in me. That's what I like about toilets is outside like that. And they've got a wee bit of CCTV here as well, that's new. But this place closes. See if these toilets are open, will they not take you in? It's only two extra toilets, the disabled toilets. I think the other building has disabled toilets too, like. So I don't know. I prefer toilets like this. I feel the heat. See this NIEA crowd? Plenty of money. Heat on here is warming my the hot water's not working. That is freezing. Freezing. Oh, hold on, tighten the heat up, tighten the heat up. I washed my hands in freezing cool water. It's gonna go. Hold on. Oh, heating up now. I have the soap already done. Just want to warm my hands. One chill out there, one chill. I tell you what, it's not boiling now. It's not boiling. It's warm. So anyway, coronavirus, you don't like using these out locks here, do you? What's the sense of washing your hands and picking up coronavirus? But there's nothing in there about environment. There's your wee counter again. These counters here are different from the orangey wee green ones. So I wonder, can I tell the difference between cars and push chairs and all the rest? They're more complicated. Other ones maybe count one person at a time, maybe they can do a coach load. So here you are. So this is all brand new, right? You've got a wee shelter. It rains to take all the crap that ice through in there. Everything's closed off at night. You've got a car charger. No dogs except guide dogs. You've got the electric car charger over there. It's even got a wee bollard like you get for a caravan. You think they could put a couple of wee electric hookups for motorhomes and all, wouldn't you? And here's the main toilets here, like. But these toilets here, I say they're eco-friendly. They're disabled. I don't know why they bought the extras. But they use rain harvesting. Don't know if they use that for the hand washing. They use the rain harvesting for the toilets. And it says automatic taps and all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you what they have here, which I've never seen before. I've seen them, but never seen it before. See this tap here? That tap, you know when you get a hose lock, your hose lock pipe clips on, the tap clips onto that. They keep the tap inside. I was here one warm day and I asked her, I need cold water for my dog, like. She clipped the tap on, filled up the dog bowl. So they could clip the wee tap on during the day and take it on at night. That's stop wee buggers turning the water on and let it run. So if you want the screw fix or something, you could probably buy your own tap, and then once you get one of the connections, clip it on yourself. Oh, free range puppy down there. She'll probably bark at it now because I have her on the lead. But oh no, she's putting on the lead now. See, that's the problem. She's keep it free range and I don't mind. There's wee Waynes down there, you see. I'm more worried about wee Waynes. They can be scared of dogs and they're not quick. So they'll come back in the collar. I wouldn't worry about Bubble. How's there? What in the Luna? You can't jump up there. Oh, she's carrying water, right? Doesn't want to carry you. There, the rainbow and the rain's coming down. Wee man-made pond. We built a park down here as well for Waynes. It'd be better if we put the park closer to the toilets and all, and then dog walkers could have walked along the river. Because of the park, it forces the wee buggers to walk, doesn't it? Because people see parents of cars, they are lazy. They want to get the car park spots close to the supermarket and they get spoiled. And it's an effort. See, for them to park the car and walk the way and down to that play park, it's an effort for parents. They're not used to it. So they're probably doing that. They're that deliberately, try and get parents off the big back sides, like. Get them into nature, and then maybe then, when the Waynes get to 20, the parents might be encouraged to do a wee bit extra walking. No, you're on the lead here, it's a bit awkward. Oh, we get past this play park. Then you can go haywire again. Happy Ness. That's quite good, isn't it, that wee sign? Ness Nurseries and Ness Woods and all that. Happy Ness on the wee side. That rainbow's changed sides now. I can see the rainbow right hand side now, the left hand side, the rainbow's up there. I reckon now there's not many people about here now, Pip. I reckon feed them. Feed them. I'll tell you, I didn't bother putting the electronic collar on today, and I think I needed a wee bit of training rather than dinner. But to say that about puppy people, I'm used to bigger dogs, and I was trying to treat like a bigger dog. But, I always think the less you keep calling the dog, the better. So when you're calling them, shouting at them, it's important. Oh, there wee bulrushes over there. I like bulrushes. Luna! Come on! Over this way! I've never seen bulrushes on such dry ground, but it has been raining a couple of weeks. Normally you have to get your feet wet to get a bulrush. She's away back down them other two now. She likes them other two. Alright! That's my girl. It's a wee burn thing, like it's not a very big river, but when it goes into flood, it goes like all rivers, it goes from deep. You would die in it. That's a good fence there, isn't it? You would get sheep and stuff on there. But look how they put the hedge, it's fencing right down to the ground, and the hedges planted all around. And the farmer over there, he's going, you get everything on sweetheart, all there. No expense spared there, like all the proper job there, like. See the way they don't want people to go through there next to the river. Soil erosion and stuff. We've even got a wee sign telling you that there's things walking around in that field, as though you couldn't see the things walking around the field. Look at the beautiful grass in that field there. It's like everyone lawns. Must be new seeds planted. Luna! She's getting a wee bit fast warm now. Luna! Who wants a treat? She's nowhere far to go now, she's hemmed down here. But we wouldn't get in all like. Maybe they'll have wee special events where they can hire that wee food from the farmer. Put a wee bouncy castle on it, you don't know. Why else would they put a wee gate on it? Them fields used to be all rough like, you know. The two of them's well sown. I wonder if they bought them. So all the gates and all is all new. So I wonder, has the park bought them fields? Maybe let them grow into wildflower meadows maybe. We'll see what happens over the summertime. You used to always look at this wee house here. There used to be a wee side one that's gone now. And you used to think, you know, people sleeping up there and looking at that wee side window. And that wee house was in the middle of nowhere, like. How far did they have to walk to go to school? It took them ages, like. They were really remote down here. Please keep off the newly planted hedge. We hedge the whole way along. I'll tell you what, but by the time these hedges grow, if they don't keep them cut, this path's going to get very narrow. The hedge is very close to the path. They can even do the hedge back another 2 feet. We wonders well gone now, like. Do you think we had Christmas and all in there? There's probably the potato famine in there too. Another wee gate, well chained. There's the wee bedroom door. How are the wee wonders gone? No electricity, nothing, wee oil lamps, candles. It's a wee farm, like, but that's the actual wee house there. Like, you actually make it the wee bedroom, the hardboard or plasterboard roof and all, like. Tin roof on it now. It would have been thatched in its day. You often think these old properties, once upon a time that was brand new. All new paint and everything on it. Somebody opened the door for the first time and moved in with a big table and chairs and all that there, and a brand new range over the open fire. There's all mod cons and that open there. Fire inside, aye. Chimney, that was all modern in its day, like. So this is now the Ness wood. We'll walk along the bottom because she loved it the last time. She loved the river walk. So we're going to walk along the bottom. See, when I came here years ago, I'd always had a wee pack of sweets in my pocket. I don't mind to bring sweets with me. I need to start bringing some sweets. I've had a wee tin of sweets in my car, you know, but I don't mind to bring them. So we started off there. We came down this steep hill, cut off along here, joined the path here, crossed the wee bridge, went for a pee in the toilets, down past the wee lakes of the bulrushes. So that one there shows water and it's dry today with bulrushes. Crossed the other wee bridge, walked along this wee bit of nicely cut grass field, and now we're at the start of Ness Wood. Do you know, we could just do the two of them, you know. We'll go up the steps, we'll do the two of them. Aye, we'll come back the other way. Aye, so you're that fast. See, I want to get the caravan hoovered today, but we don't have to get it hoovered. So we're not hoovered, we can leave it another week. There's no point in rushing to get away somewhere when we're at somewhere and have to rush away from it to get away somewhere else. We're here now, we'll make the most of it. She's a happy girl, meeting lots of puppies. She's very well behaved today. The only thing is, if you're coming here on a day trip, you are as well to use the main car park. So if she was to hurt her paw now, it's a long way to carry her back. If you're in the main car park, you do it in two halves, and something goes wrong. It's not so far to go. Put this hood down now, so you can climb it now, like. You don't need a hood up when you're climbing. Luna! Where's Luna? Where's Luna? Where's Luna? You see, a couple weeks ago I was worried Luna couldn't get lost forever. Not worried today. And Luna knows. There she comes. Who wants a treat? She's licking her lips. Luna's been eating, so she has. What shit have you been eating this time, Pet? That's the Labrador part, aren't you? The bit that chases the birds is the other part of the cross, and the bit that does eating is the Labrador. I got two dodgy bits, I think. So I was checking the internet last night about Labradors. Labrador is more of a family pup. You know how some people get a dog devoted to them? And even all the family members go to them and they bark at them. We Labrador's not loyal like that. A Labrador wants to be a member of a family. So someone like myself, who gets all the family members and other houses to look after when I'm working, we Labrador's perfect. She's not going to whine for me as soon as I walk out the road to go to work. She's happy when the next person opens the door and takes her across. When I'm off at work, if I'm off at the house at the weekend, I always leave the house at the back door. When I go to the back door and go in the car, that's our weekend. When I go to work, I leave by the front door. She sees me in the morning, my lunch bag ready, sitting at the front door, and I go out the front door. She knows I'm off to work. She doesn't have to sit at the front door waiting on me coming back. But if I'm off, and I'm going out to cut a bit of wood or something like that, or do something in the backyard, I'll go out the back door. And she'll be at the back door waiting on me coming. What's keeping you? Because she knows I'm not away for the day. I wonder if I might get use of some of these facilities, Luna. Can you sniff that tree trunk here for 5 minutes? Aye. Sniff that one 5 minutes, just do 5 minutes sniffing here. Hey, and you're a good girl this weekend. Are you coming to sit beside me, are you? Hey, you're making use of the facilities too. Why not? Why not? Sit here until you see a squirrel or something, or a bird. Hey, you do me a bit of bird watching. Saying that, one's going to complain about the video being too long, you know. I'm going to complain. Look at me toes. Luna has got one white toenail. And they're all white toenails. Some toenails are white and some black. What do you think of that? Like a domino. Like dominoes. Black and white toenails. You're going to eat the wee stick? I wonder could I trust you near the waterfall today? We'll see what I like. Very good so far. All right, Pet, we're going on. Oh, am I rushing you now? Oh, you've got a wee pee to do. There's all the puppy again, Pet. Eh? One of the tips I said about dogs chasing birds is to put bells on them. I'm way ahead of my time there. Although I didn't initially put them on because she was chasing birds, I put them on because I didn't know where she was. I learned that from Willow. Whenever wee Shadow was getting poorly, wee Willow would run on ahead on us in Drum Manor. She knew all the picnic tables. And Drum Manor has lots of shrubs and all. She could be outside the shrub, I didn't know where she was. You call her and she was eating. She wasn't going to answer. So I put the wee bells in Willow. So that's when I started doing that. So I could walk slowly with Shadow and still know where Willow was going. wonder, sure, I'm not thinking, you know, not bothered about the caravan. Just coming here for the next 3 or 4 months, the weekends. Do get her used to local walks before we start touring the whole Northern Ireland. She is enjoying it today. Oh, slip. Man, nearly down there. Lost traction. Stones getting way under my feet. That's for steps, it's better. Because it's still better coming here where she's enjoying herself, causing no harm, instead of me shouting at her. In all fairness to her, she hasn't chased any birds today. She's eyeing up a squirrel or something now. But she hasn't actually chased anything today. She's played with other pups. Between here and the Roe Valley Country Park, I like farm. We're in the farm. See, if we go to the farm, we take the caravan there, like. But I could leave it on Friday night, go down to the farm, just go walk the beach and all down there. And we'll see what happens. I'll get the caravan ready anyway, if I've got time. And then I've always the option. But I knew this weekend was stormy. I want to get around the caravan. It's not ready to go. Need that toilet chemical fluids, air in the tyre. It's completely empty, no biscuits or nothing now. No tablets with programs downloaded to watch. Luna's doing it. Where's Luna going? Luna! That's her first wee bit of a sniffy chase. Luna! Come on this way, honey. Come on this way. See, I don't want to give her a treat straight after chasing something. She might pick up if she gets a treat for chasing something. I did. Hear the wind blowing. Where's Luna going? I climb that side hill now. It's so much easier just to go down that hill. She went down that hill there now at the river side. But I like the waterfall and I like the steps. So the last time we didn't really get stepping on the waterfall because I was waiting for her to fall in like. And there was too many people about. Don't know where they're all coming from. That is a steep hill there. It's not that steep from, you look at it, it's not too bad. You know, I must have been less fit years ago. The steps to the bridge is just over there. Well, look at it now, it's not too bad that hill, you know. But I used to hate it years ago. See, I'm used to walking now. I can just about see some of the steps through the trees there. The steel steps. Now you see the steps now. I don't know if the GoPro's going to show up, but the steps are showing up well there. It's just a pity you don't have access to the other side of the forest. Luna! Luna! Come on! Here's a big waterfall. Ness waterfall. Whistle sign here. See, it doesn't look that tall. I don't know how it's the biggest of anything. You see, when the waterfall falls there, that ain't the bottom of it. It falls down a few more places. But doesn't that wee pool halfway look nice, doesn't it? It's freezing cold, like. But can you just imagine having a wee bathe in there? If the water was warmer. That's some power shower there, isn't it? But waterfalls always look better when you're looking up at them rather than looking down. Nice waterfall. Luna! Luna! Them folks think I'm mad shouting to myself. Are you behind me? Thought you were in front. That's my girl. You've been a very good girl today. You want a wee treat? Oh, then you like them wee puppies there, don't you, pet? They're carrying a wee stick, but you're not the... Do you want a wee treat too? Are you allowed a wee treat? Is you allowed a wee small one?
Hi, good. Oh, thank you.
I cut them in half because I want her to get...
I know they get...
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Now I have to pull it back down to 2010 and give her a treat. You did the whole bag. There you go, Pop, it fell. Yeah, it fell on the ground. Luna, Luna, you go. Luna's pushing on, you're going to be late. I'm have to get another one now. No, it fell on the ground on it. There you go. That's it. Boy, that's a boy. The other one never got one because he's got a stick. I stuck at the wee black one to keep choking down. Should be half right. That's the size of my wee Lucy would have been. Hi there.
How's it going?
Meeting plenty of pups now. A wee Labrador cross. I only have her 4 weeks. She's about 18 months. I think that's the size she's going to grow, but that size is easy to look after. That size doesn't go on any fences. I guess we want a mile goes everywhere. Goes everywhere. Luna, we'll go up the main path today. I'll keep you, I don't want you near that stuff. Not that much longer. I'm gonna play ball. I'll play ball up on this grass. We haven't got playing ball today. Now the only thing I don't know about it yet, and you don't know until it happens, if a dog goes for Luna, does she bark back, does she fight back, or does she run? And to pass the test, she has to run. And if she runs, I can trust her. If she grows back, I need to keep an eye on her. If she fights back, oh God, I got the wrong pup. Lost out. That wee one got his ball too there. Luna! Do you know what I have in my pocket? Do you know what I have in my pocket? I don't know, sometimes it squeaks, sometimes it doesn't, pet. Yeah, Luna! See a wee bit of everything here, I tell you. Alright. I'd like to get up to Stormont dog park. Lots of dogs in that park, big park in Stormont. 3 lanes up there. We're just going to lose the ball now, like. Look, she just throws the ball at us. Doesn't care. Doesn't care no more now. Got something else, shortest tension span. She doesn't care it cost me £2 for that ball. I'll just buy another one. Luna! See, if that dog goes for her now, I need her to run back to me. I don't want to hear growling. Luna! Luna! The only thing I say about that ball there, my wee Lucy was a ball expert. And if you would bounce a ball against the wall, she knew the angle it was going to come back at and catch it. This ball here is not predictable. So she'll never learn how to be an expert. So if she stops at chewing, I'll move back to tennis balls. Because the tennis balls do work better. It's too handbag ones. Ah! Here's Ness some pups today. How you doing? Luna, your ball! Luna! See, it goes to show that girl there has a big dog. She probably started off with a big dog. That's the wise one. 2 handbag dogs. They have no brains. And they're walking off the lead. That girl there is an expert, I tell you. She is an expert. You have 2 handbag dogs walking off the lead and they're not even yapping. So she must have had the big one first. And then they learned from the big one. The problem I have with Willow, or Luna, she's the only one. It's always harder starting off with one. But I can never just go and get a replacement dog. Think, oh, wee Willow's on her way out, I must get a replacement. I couldn't do it. Something not right about that. There's no, okay having 2 dogs when a stray turns up, there's no home to go and you take it in. But to take one in knowing the other one's on his way out. I think when one's on his way out, it's too late to train as well. If I was to get wee Luna, you need to have a couple of years with Willow to get her trained. You're having some fun today, I tell you. I have lost count how many pups you've met. Oh, it's over 10. It's over 10 now. And you haven't barked at one. You've been such a good girl. You've been such a good girl, haven't you? Oh, we need hobbies too. I think the next time I'm going to bring a tennis ball pet. If only you get tennis balls in different colours. See, the tennis balls are the same colours as dead grass. See, you know what we game you play? When see these reeds when they grow, you throw the ball in the middle so it hides and hit to find it. I'm going to try this rough grass. Come on, give me the ball a minute. Give me the ball. There's my wee puppy over there. Come on, Luna, drop! Drop! Luna! Stay. Luna hasn't learned to stay yet. I'm going to throw this in the long grass, see if Luna can find it. But I had to throw it so I can get it if you don't. Because Luna is good at going in the long grass. She needs a wee bit of a challenge. On we go! That a girl! That a girl! So I think I'm better throwing in the long grass for her. You need wee balls with Bluetooth on them, so if you lose them, you can find them. I love dogs who are overweight. That one might be a wee bit elderly, but you know the way it's run, like it's struggling a bit. I was going to say that old woman, I keep them small because I don't want my dog to get fat. I couldn't say fat because I was just far too fat. That brown dogs. Right, well, one more and we'll go down to the waterfall. You ready? Last one! Not a girl, Luna! Not a girl!